New videos every day.
Hi again, it's Rachel. We're gonna do some more makeup tips today. A tutorial on one of the hardest looks but most sought after, the dark cat eye, kind of the smoky eye with a lot of pulled up drama, and I'm actually going to do it using only one eyeshadow color. I know it's crazy, but it works. I love to use the L'Oreal high intensity pigments, the little loose pigments like this, and the one I'm going to use today is called Intrepid. This one can get really messy, so there's going to be a lot of cleanup after you put your final touches on, so keep your makeup wipes around because there's a lot of fallout, and this particular eyeshadow color has a lot of red undertone in it, so it can get pretty messy. Just warning you. So as always, I'm going to start out with an eyelid that's got the eyeshadow primer on it to keep my eyeshadow from clumping or creasing or smearing or smudging throughout the day. So I always recommend the L'Oreal Decrease. Cheap, works really well. Get it at the drugstore. So with the Intrepid, I usually put a little bit of loose shadow up in the lid of it and then just work with that shadow. It can get really messy otherwise. But with the dry brush, I just want you to get just a tiny bit of it. You know, this stuff is really pigmented. A little bit goes a long ways. So we're actually going to use this over the entire eyelid from lash to crease only, not all the way up to the brow. Again, be real careful when you're doing this. It's really, really highly pigmented, so start with a little bit and build it up. We just want to get a good base of color on the eyelid, so a little bit of the burgundy where you can start to see a little bit of the green shimmer show through. So. It's real important to get a real even application with this color. It can look a little blotchy if it's not applied evenly. See that it's got a nice rich burgundy color with kind of a green shimmer to it, which works really, really well to enhance green color eyes. And that's always what I'm trying to do, is enhance my eye color, enhance my natural features. You see a little bit goes a long way, so be real careful. And with this color, I actually want you to extend it a little bit above your crease line, because we're going to use the same color as the crease color. It's okay if you get it just a little below your brow. Blend, 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 always my number one tip. And we can pull this a little out towards the eyebrow too, on the outer corner of your eye. Just pull it up a little bit. This is all still with the same first application of color. So now we've got our basic color application on. We're gonna just start layering this on the crease to make it darker and make it a real dramatic look. Using the same brush, just your normal standard sized eyeshadow brush, start layering it into your crease to make it darker. The more you put on, the darker it will get. Really want to go for a super intense look, you can do a really dark brown here, or even a black color in your crease. I prefer to use this color for everything because it really is a very nice color for my complexion. Plus it's nice to have one color that you can use for the whole job. So if you want to use 2 colors, go for it. But if you love the convenience of only having to use 1 pot of color, then this is the application tutorial for you. All right, well, now that I look like somebody hit me in the face with 2 fists, I'm gonna show you how to take this on to the next step and give yourself that kind of cat eye look where it draws all the way up to your eyebrow here. So you want to create a line for yourself that goes from the outer corner of your eyelid to the furthest most corner of your eyebrow. And that's gonna be your basic line that you're gonna use as a guide. So it's gonna look kind of funny, but just start putting it there. With that general line in mind, kind of scoop it out in the size of about a nickel and round it out all the way around that line. So that when your eye is closed, it almost looks like a jelly bean of color around your eye. Don't go too far up onto the eyebrow up here though, that's going to ruin our effect of a really dramatic outlift eye. Again, painting my line from the eyebrow down to the outer corner of my eye. And then I'm going to blend it in a circle around that line. Starting to get a little messy down here below my eyelid. I'm going to come and trim all that up later with the makeup wipe. So don't be afraid to get a little bit messy. Okay, so now's where the magic happens. I want you to take your wipe and really clean up under your eyes and in the inner corner right here. I don't want to see any dark color besides what's on your eyelid on that inner corner of the eye. So I want it to be clean full up into the eyebrow area. And then from the bottom, I want to see a clean line out from your eyelid corner here up to your eyebrow. See how that works? That's a lot easier than trying to put it on that way. Just taking it off that way. And then last but not least, we're going to clean up under the eyebrow just a little bit to create kind of a nice curve. You want to probably leave about ½ an inch worth of eyeshadow out there and put kind of a nice little dip to the area that you're cleaning off. Okay, so now you have your basic wings. We're going to work with this a little bit, so it doesn't stop here. Now I want you to take your liquid eyeliner, because this is a really intense eye color. Liquid eyeliner really makes your eyes pop, and line the top half of your eyes just above the eyelashes, not on the inside of your eyelid with liquid liner ever. You want to get a nice thick line from the inside all the way out to the outside. And then take that same liquid eyeliner and pull out into your line that you've created a little bit, and then draw up into your eyeliner. Like, this mirror's way too far away. And do that on both sides. If you mess up a little bit, don't worry, we'll come back later and clean it up as always. All right, now with the eyeshadow brush that you were using earlier to apply the one color to your whole eyelid, I want you to just take it and slowly dot it around your lower eyelid. Wiggle it in. All the way across. I don't usually put any more eyeshadow on the brush when I'm doing this part because there's enough left over from what we've been putting on to just put a kind of a trace of the color that you've been using. And then we're going to come back through and we're going to re-blend over everything we've done out in the shadow area. Even blend over that line that you just made. Blend up and down just over the line. The only thing I want you to keep in mind is this nice little curve that you created right here when you cleaned off the eyeshadow. I want you to keep this curve right here because we're coming later and highlight that. Maybe taking it up into the eyebrow a little bit. Okay, the highlighter is same highlighter I've used for every makeup tutorial we've done together, and that is the Physicians Formula Eye Bright, the natural eye brightener. And we're gonna put that color just up above the eyebrows, or I'm sorry, just below the eyebrows, above the crease. And use a lot of it. And then this is why I had you leave the inner corners nice and clean, because I'm gonna have you take this highlighter color and put a lot of it in there too. Be careful to blend up and towards the color. Don't drag any of that dark color back towards the inner corner of your eye. You're gonna create a lot of shadow there if you do that. I want you to kind of drag that into the eyelid a little bit. All right, last, I recommend just getting a normal black eyeliner. It does not have to be liquid eyeliner. Line your entire eyelid inside and out all the way around. Be very careful, don't use anybody else's eyeliner. We don't want to trade bacteria between our eyes, so your eyes are really susceptible to that kind of stuff. And then always with the finishing touches of mascara and concealer. If you're good, you could put on some fake eyelashes too, which I could show you in a later tutorial. And that'll really make this dramatic look really stand out. This look works best with mascara on both the upper and lower eyelashes. The color of blush that I recommend most for this is a coral or maybe a bronze tanning color, something that is kind of orange in undertone or has some coral undertones to it. And then always with your finishing touch, my very last thing I always put on is the concealer under the eyes. Concealer helps to clean everything up, make you look like you've had enough sleep, and just right under there, right in my shadow area. I'm going to set that with a little bit of powder. And then you can always go back in for touch-ups and blend everything again. All right, folks, there you have it. That is my trick to making a nice smoky cat eye with one color of eyeshadow, one basic color, the L'Oreal High Intensity Pigments Intrepid Loose Powder. So I hope you enjoyed my video today. Come back and see me for more. If you did like my video, rate me below, give me a thumbs up, and if you have any questions or comments, leave those below. And go ahead and subscribe to our channel because we'd love to see you coming back for more. Thanks.
If you liked this video, we have hundreds of more alternative videos ranging from sexual health to psychology to mind control. So if you liked it, go ahead and click on me to enter the Psychetruth channel.